What is your impression of the roadshow?
I think it's a fabulous initiative to showcase, different aspects of digital dentistry, get the lab and the clinic teams together and have this show in different cities. I think it's fabulous.
Mindful. And Rahul sir, what do you have to say to that?
Well, roadshow for me is a good avenue for people to understand the synergy between the clinic and the lab, and also, how digital dentistry has transformed over the years. What are the new upcomings?
Absolutely.
What is going to happen? And then, we can actually be a part of that, not chasing the rat race, but be a part of that whole, new generation race, I would say. So Exocad, I think, is doing a right job by doing these kind of roadshows to have a sneak preview of what is going to come, and then, join the bandwagon. So it's kind of a good gesture, a good step. Yes. Looking forward for it every time, whenever it happens.
Digital dentistry is the future of
It is. It is a big part of what today's dentistry is, pertaining to the lab as well as the clinician.
You can't really
miss it
Absolutely.
today. You have to be a part of it.
And so, could you please elaborate on the cases that you're presenting today?
I just tried to be realistic and honest with my cases, that I am using digital dentistry as a platform to reach up to where I want my cases to go to meet the requirement of the patient. And I use digital dentistry or Exocad as a software company to take me there. So it's a tool for me to design the roadmap and for where I want to go. And it's a big part of that, whole workflow, I would say. Apart from that, at the end of it, the way we used to work on the bench still persists. But having said that, this would have been possible the way we are dealing with the cases now, without this kind of a software, without being a part of the digital thing. I think Exocad is doing a wonderful job, not just for us, globally. That's what the recognition is.
And so, what?
So I will be showing cases of what we actually work in the practice and in the lab. So I'm lucky that I have a clinic attached to the laboratory. So we'll show the synergy between clinical and lab synergy. But more importantly, it's to show how digital dentistry, particularly Exocad, Exoplan, is helping us make some very fundamental decisions and kind of getting the whole workflow set up, what materials to choose, when to choose these kind of materials, and how to finish this case, not only from an aesthetic point of view, but even from a biological standpoint of view, how these softwares are currently helping us do that. So that's what will be in my presentation today.
Danish sir, do you have any Exocad tip for the labs?
The tip is use Exocad is a real vast software. Use it to make your decisions for your cases. I think this is the biggest role that Exocad plays. Use the software correctly, learn the material science, learn the software, and when you combine these two, you have an extremely powerful tool to make correct decisions.
To add up to that also,
Yes,
Exocad is a very big tool for communication. So you can do so many things, and you can, showcase so many things to the patient as well as the clinic before even starting the case.
Absolutely.
It's a good tool
That
to
makes
communication.
Yeah, that makes a huge difference. I've seen that.
Yeah.
So, Rahul sir, can you tell us one area in your lab where Exocad has made huge impact?
I would say every aspect of where we are today as a lab, and it's not just me, I can probably quote this on behalf of a larger population of the dental labs here in India and otherwise. Any good software is right now the tool to success. Exocad being the primarily one what we use in our office, and it has transformed the entire outlook of what we are doing right now in terms of the right from the basics to the final, and that is what my attempt was in showing the cases what we're doing. So,
Last but not the least, what trends do you foresee for the lab industry in India in the upcoming years?
So I think there will be a big transition from the labs also, that we will be having more digital technicians and we will be having more materials, making it less challenging for people like us or who had our own challenges. The newer generation would have it a less challenge, but at the end of it, they should still be very strong with the fundamentals of dentistry and with the fundamentals of like occlusion and few things the shape, shade, all those criterias. If they are very good with, then the material science is also evolving in a big way, which can help them to take the big leap in a short time, which we took couple of years to reach. So the young generation probably reach there faster, or probably they are already there.
The younger generation also has mentors like you to really help us.
We try. We try.
And so what's your take on the trends that you foresee?
Yeah, so one of the biggest changes that I already see happening is that a lot of the smaller work, the single crowns, can easily now shift to an in-office situation. Suddenly, we see dentists having their own milling units, their own 3D printing units. So that's a change, and we will now have to adapt to these kind of workflows where partly the clinic is doing part of the lab work, and sometimes the labs are doing part of the clinical work using exoplan planning clinical cases. So it's exciting, but one has to obviously adapt, and change is a way of life, and I guess people are adapting.
I would say it's a small setback for the labs because a percentage of their business would be done by the clinician in-house. And there, as I said, material science is also evolving in a very big way. Tomorrow you will have a material where people are still claiming today also that you can sell it as a permanent restoration, which is printed. So it's time will probably tell us in time to come what happens with these materials. But I believe they are very promising. The promises are very high. We are also observing the same. But having said that, there will be always a room for labs who are doing good work.
Absolutely.
There will be, situations where you can't really do everything in-house if you buy a printer or a small milling machine. There are challenges there as well for a clinician to maintain and manage that part. So if you do really good work, if you are, as I again say, fundamentally sound and right, I think there is nothing to worry about. And with the right tool, with the right people, with right company, with the right software, like ExoCAD, if you have taken a walk, I think you will reach there.
I agree. I totally agree.
So there's nothing to get worry about.
Yeah, not at all. I think they both go hand in hand. The clinical work and the technology.
It's a change.
Work,
Technology is going to keep progressing, so you just have to adapt to it.
We just have to be a part of it. If you don't adapt to yourself, if you don't connect to it, then probably you will feel that you are left out.
Exactly.
Or you're left behind. When I say left behind, it's the journey of life, not the rat race. But if you are there, right, like we were there right from the early days, and nobody is trying to tell us what we are supposed to do. I think we are just going with the flow.
Thank you so much, sir.
Appreciate.
This was amazing. Thank you so much for your time, and it was wonderful meeting
lovely,
you, sir.
interviewing us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate.